Hello, welcome to Brookdale Newsmakers. I'm Bill Burns. The Brookdale Community College Foundation will be hosting the annual Scholarship Bash April 24th, 6 p.m. at Branches in Long Branch. The mission of the foundation is simple: helping students achieve their dream of a college degree. And each year, the foundation honors members of the Monmouth County community who go above and beyond. This year, the honorees, the Monmouth County Commissioners, and in particular, Commissioner Sue Kiley, who joins me here today. Commissioner Kiley, you're being honored this year specifically as your work as a champion for Monmouth ACTS. Tell me a little bit about the origin of Monmouth ACTS.
Monmouth ACTS actually came out of an assessment that we did in the county to identify what the needs were of the people in the county. We hadn't really looked at it seriously in a while. And that was when I was just starting as the commissioner overseeing Health and Human Services. And I remember coming in and saying to myself, what are they going to oversee? We don't do anything in this county, because that's what I had been told by people that were looking for services. Boy, was I wrong. But that was the birth of Monmouth ACTS, was identifying what the true reasons were why people were seeking help, why they weren't getting it, and the number one answer to that was that they weren't being communicated to, and people just didn't know it existed. And then the third thing we did was we had to make sure that we had partners in the community that are going to work with us and make sure that we could deliver the services that we wanted to deliver. So that was the birth.
It sounds like an incredible challenge. So tell me a little bit about specifically your role in this.
I describe my role in very many ways. One is a cheerleader, because we have some of the most amazing people in Health and Human Services. I talk about them and I say they lead with their hearts. Because they do. I mean, they do everything for the betterment of the people they serve. And it's great. It's great for me to go out and talk to them, talk to people about them, and basically cheerlead for the effort and for the product that they produce. So that's one role. The other role is to oversee the department and, making sure that I liaison to the other commissioners if there are needs or issues or addresses, things that have to be addressed that we want to talk through and get some consensus on. And I always tell them I'm the thorn in their side, too, because we'll do a meeting and I'll say, okay, well, wait, what about this? Well, what about this? Or did we think about this? So it drives the group to look for the next solution, look for the next program, look for the next way to communicate. And that's very rewarding for me.
It sounds like it is. And you come from a unique perspective coming from healthcare as well.
I do, yeah. I started my career as a registered nurse. And from nursing, I went into the administration in healthcare across the United States. But then when I went into politics, which is another story you don't want to hear.
That's for another podcast.
Yeah, honestly. But when I went into healthcare, I had a choice to pick up different departments. We all oversee departments. And Health and Human Services was like kind of a no-brainer because I came from that background. So I was thrilled to be able to bring to the organization my nursing background and my business administration background from nursing as well. And it was a nice fit.
Great. And all the things at Monmouth ACTS and your role, what are some of the things you're most proud of?
I'm most proud that we took a group of providers in the community and we were able to pull them together under one organization. We always say there's no wrong door now to enter into the healthcare system in Monmouth County, because no matter what door you go in, we're all part of the same team. We all know the same resources. We developed a system to be able to track the people that come in and whether or not they get what they needed. And that is very, very gratifying.
Sounds like it is. What do you think the future is of Monmouth ACTS?
Well, I guess it might depend on the next questions we ask ourselves, right? We always evaluate. We always look for what's the next step. We always talk about what works and what doesn't. If we could do this again, how would we change it? Is it time for another assessment? So, the answers to those questions will probably lead us in the right direction in the future.
Yeah, I can see that. So you're being honored by the foundation. What does that mean to you personally?
It's awesome. I don't know how else to describe it. You come into this kind of a job because you want to make a difference in people's lives. But when somebody says they want to honor you for it, it's like, I don't know, did I do enough? Because the team is so wonderful. I'm always talking about them. But it's truly, truly an honor.
Well, based on what we've discussed, it seems like you have done enough. And I really appreciate your time today. Monmouth County Commissioner, Sue Kiley, congratulations on being honored by the foundation. And for more information, don't forget the Brookdale Bash will be April 24th at Branches in West Long Branch. I'm Bill Burns. Thanks for joining us on Brookdale Newsmakers.